pause like that, and it keeps. Methods of attempt. It doesn't always fully happen this way. Products with at least, at the most, 60% cotton. Sometimes it might go a little over, like this t-shirt here. This t-shirt is 100% cotton. That crew sweatshirt over there is actually within our goals of like company responsibility. Not to like harm the cotton farmers, but we're just trying to be like socially responsible considering history. Tell them I'm gonna put it in their face. Yeah. So we covered Beauty Bar's business statuses in regards to membership versus distributor, consumer versus sales. And let's speak directly to products. When speaking directly to products, let's take, for example, here, flavors. We have flavor experts in the industry. Variety of different flavors. So here is banana caramel. Here is peanut cookie. Depending on either distributor or consumer, everyone has a different perspective in regards to flavors. There's different opinions, there's different taste palettes, there's different preferences. And maybe someone says, oh, I really like, this is protein drink mix. I know that peanut butter usually has higher content of protein, and I really want to like pack on protein. So they don't even look at the label. They just say, let me get peanut cookie and protein drink mix. And maybe that's their logic and that's what they're thinking. Everyone is going to be different. So thinking about corporate social responsibility, in the past, taking into consideration productions with cotton and saying to self and others, intentionally trying to do productions with 60% cotton, and sometimes there'll be more, sometimes there'll be less. Example, like here, this basket here. The material here is cotton, but inside it's a different material. So this is a blanket used as like for picnic purposes, used on the ground, like as a makeshift table. I'm looking for I believe there's a label here that can tell us the material information here. So this one's 100% polyester. This material for this blanket makeshift table, to be placed on the ground and be able to enjoy a nice meal with maybe some Herbalife content or drinks or what have you. Take some for travel. Maybe put it in some cups or mixers, put it in a bag. Some of the mix, put it in a bag or a smaller container to be able to pack it in here. Let's see here. So this is 100% polyester. So thinking about corporate social responsibility, flavor experts, there's so many opinions, and sometimes when it comes to flavor, it can be very, very emotional. There's a high emotional response that can be given. And then also thinking of, I think considering smoke-free environment. So outside is not smoke-free. Usually when people are outside in open air, people are free to smoke if they desire to. But in thinking about like improved health, lifestyle, living an herbal life, people have a choice to smoke. Is it preferable? Not necessarily, and I say that because usually you'll see a sign in a building, you're thinking of safety concerns, health hazards, inside of a building that's not ventilated, if someone's smoking. So I'll just put this out here. We have a pack of cigarettes. If someone is smoking inside of a building and the alarms go off, there's not ventilation for the smoke. For one, health factors, for the smoke to be ventilated and potentially reduce, certain health conditions. I won't say specifically. So there's that in regards to like building codes, and then there's the consideration of just fire hazards, if like a cigarette, or now they have safer smoking options in regards to vapes, so there's no smoke, it's smokeless. But with that, there's like a fire hazard, there's that's potentially there, so that's safety concern, which also kind of brings in health concern. So, but if we're talking about a picnic and going outside, typically if you're like in an area outdoors, code wise, they don't usually say you can't smoke outdoors, depending on where one is. So that's usually like something indoors, and having that freedom to be able to do that. Someone should not be harmed because they're smoking outdoors in a free space where it's clearly ventilated. It's natural, has a natural ability for the smoke to just go and be spread and to be ventilated, versus indoors, it's like cooking on a stove and turning on the vent fan if there's some smoke from like boiling some water, or from boiling some oil. So those are more so, I guess you can say, building code considerations, and like practices of people that enter and exit the building. So we'll just leave that there. So production, 60% is cotton, is our initiative in consideration. And then again, speaking to the flavors, we have flavor experts. People have preferences, people have distaste, people, for whatever reasons, it could be personal, it can be just their palates, everyone's palate's different. I'm not I'm not a smoker, so the way that I taste may be perceived differently than a smoker. We might have different tastes or opinions of flavors in regards to tasting methods. So you have those variances there. I drink coffee, and sometimes I drink it more often, I guess, than others. So their taste buds might be receptive or respond, or their opinions might differ from mine. It may vary. It just depends. So you have those variances, and that's flavors, flavor experts, production methods, and corporate social responsibility. Let's see, member to distributor.